Hi, I'm Kim Shepard, the owner of NSYNC Accounting and Consulting, and today I'm going to briefly go over how to keep your LLC in compliance. So getting straight to it, let's start with step number one, and that is keeping your business and personal transactions separate. The importance of keeping your business and transactions separate is because whenever you mix those two together, you risk the chance of losing your limited liability protection. So that means if someone was to come in your place of business and they were to slip, fall, get hurt, and sue your business, they can also sue you for your personal assets because you have intertwine, commingle those funds together, and no one will be able to tell, what's personal and what's business. So be sure you're keeping those business and personal transactions separate. Step number two is using an accounting software like QuickBooks, Wave, or Xero. I'm not going to go into many details or no details at all about each, but personally, I use QuickBooks Online because it's the industry standard. It's very robust and very convenient. I can use it from my cell phone app. I can use it from a laptop, a desktop, any kind of mobile device. And like I said, it's very convenient. I've tried Wave. Wave is not as robust as QuickBooks, but it will do the job, and Wave is free. I've not tried Xero, but I've heard Xero is pretty good. Or if you do not want to fool with QuickBooks at all or any accounting software, you can use a spreadsheet to keep track of that, or you can hire an accountant to do that also. Step number three is make sure you keep good records. This could be electronic records or hard copies. And I know it's hard sometimes to, keep track if you're running to the store to buy, a pack of paper or some ink. But just go ahead and scan that receipt, take a picture of it with your phone and email it to yourself, because ultimately it's your responsibility in order to prove your expenses in case of an IRS audit. Even if you have given your tax professional all your documents, it's your responsibility to make sure you're saying those expenses are what you say they are. Number four is file and pay your taxes on time. Make sure you file on time and pay your taxes on time. This is sales taxes, this is employment taxes, and then also one of the biggest tax that I see employers or business owners not paying are their quarterly tax payment. And so I realize that some people don't even know they have a responsibility of paying quarterly taxes, or they know and they just wait until the end of the year every April 15th in order to pay those taxes because they want to save that money and use it elsewhere. However, we do have an obligation of paying estimated quarterly tax payments, and that'll benefit you in the long run because when it comes time to file your taxes, it'll be less taxes you owe because you paid them throughout the quarter. And finally, step number five is to renew your licenses and permits on a yearly basis. Things can be like occupational license. Make sure you have that if it's a requirement for your area. Make sure you have that renewed every year, and your annual renewal report with the Secretary of State. I've seen where businesses started their business and they have never filed annual renewal notice after that. Your annual renewal notice is due annually. So that's every year on the date that you started your business or register your business with the state. So here are the 5 steps. I hope this helps you with staying in compliance or getting in compliance if you're not in compliance. And that concludes this presentation. Thank you.